You've been there. You join the business community, you pay the membership fee, you show up to the calls, participate in the discussions, share your wins and struggles. And after 3 months, you realize you've had a lot of great conversations, but your business hasn't moved 1 inch.
Welcome to the Expensive Book Club, masquerading as a business community. If you've been burned by groups that promise transformation but deliver therapy sessions, this one's for you.
Most women's business communities are feel-good networking with a business price tag. You pay hundreds, if not thousands of dollars to join. You get access to a Facebook group, maybe some monthly calls, and a whole lot of cheerleading. You've got this, girl. Trust your intuition. Everything happens for a reason.
Sound familiar? Look, emotional support matters, and we would never tell you that it doesn't. But you didn't pay for a business community to get what you can find in any self-help group. You joined because you wanted to grow your business. You wanted to talk strategy. You want accountability, and you want to be around women who are serious about building something real.
Instead, what you got was another place to talk about your feelings. And here's the kicker. You probably felt guilty for wanting more because you're supposed to be grateful for the sisterhood and the safe place. But safe places don't scale businesses. Strategy does.
Here's what most of these communities get wrong. They confuse connection with progress. And while progress is helped by connection, they'll spend an hour on what's your biggest struggle right now and then move on to the next person without any real solutions. They'll host workshops on finding your why, but never teach you how to price your offers. They'll celebrate your wins, but won't call you out when you're making excuses.
And God forbid you ask a tactical question like, how do I structure a sales page? Or what metrics should I be tracking? Suddenly you're the one who's too focused on the numbers or not trusting the process. Because here's what they don't want to admit. Business is numbers. Strategy is process. And if your community isn't helping you with both, it's not a business community. It's a very expensive therapy group.
Let's talk about accountability, because most of these groups think accountability means asking, how are you feeling about your goals? Real accountability sounds different. Real accountability says, you said you were going to launch that course 6 weeks ago. What happened? And I'll take this a step farther. Real accountability in the meeting a week before says, so I think next month you should have your course launched.
Real accountability asks things like, what's your revenue target for this quarter and what's your plan to hit it? Real accountability doesn't accept things like, I've just been so busy, as an answer of why you haven't taken action on your biggest priority.
But most communities, and let's be honest, most people are afraid of that level of directness. They're afraid someone might get their feelings hurt or feel judged. So instead, you get accountability that feels like a warm hug, but functions like a participation trophy.
Everyone gets to feel really good, but no one has to face any hard truths. And surprise, no one's business actually grows.
That's the worst part. So what does a real business community look like? It starts with structure, not just let's hop on a Zoom and see what happens, but frameworks, systems, time blocking, predictable containers for growth. And it includes tactical training, real skills you can implement immediately, not just inspirational quotes, but actionable strategies.
Communities demand accountability. People who will check on your progress, call out your patterns, and push you when you are playing small. It focuses on measurable outcomes, revenue goals, launch deadlines, specific metrics that actually matter. And yes, it includes support, but support that serves your growth, not support that keeps you in your comfort zone.
And the difference in a real community, you leave every session with clear next steps. You have homework, you have deadlines, you have people who will follow up with you because that's what it takes to build something real.
Here's your reality check. If you've been in communities for months or even years and your business hasn't grown, it's not because you're not trying hard enough. It's because you've been in the wrong room. You don't need another place to process your entrepreneurial journey. You need a place that accelerates it.
You don't need more cheerleaders, but we will cheer you on. You need more strategies, and you don't need another safe space to share your struggles, although we will provide a safe space. You need a challenging space that helps you solve. Stop settling for expensive book clubs. Your business deserves better. You deserve better. And if you want to figure out what type of support actually serves your growth, whether you're an overplanner who needs action-focused accountability, an avoider who needs structured momentum, or a hustler who needs strategic boundaries, take our Type A quiz.
Because the right community doesn't just make you feel good, it makes you grow. And growth, that's what actually pays the bills.